What's up, Clashers? Nasty Nate here with Nastizzle Gaming, and I'm bringing you Dungeon 3-9, one that was giving me a lot of trouble, but I managed to get through it. So first we're going to look at a couple attempts here where I did not succeed, where I failed. Let's take a look at the dungeon itself. Alright, so you can see it's sort of got this core with a ring of heroes around it, and then a little hub on each side. I tried going in from each side, pretty much in the middle mostly, many times, many times, but I kind of started settling on either the top right here or that bottom one. Problem with the top is you got the Destroyer, the Warlock, and the Santa. The problem with the bottom is you have the Spirit Mages, and you've got those two Vlads there. Okay, so we're going to look at a pretty typical attempt from the bottom and the top. So I was using the Meteor spell to soften up the middle because you really need to get rid of that middle. Those arrow towers do so much damage that they can just stop your heroes dead in their tracks. So dropping right here, and I break in the first wall, and my procs just aren't going off. The Vlad's procs went off, and that was pretty much it, right? So if you're coming in through the bottom, or at least when I was coming in through the bottom, I was hoping my heroes would kind of come in through the initial wall and kind of go and take out the Vlads before they could cause any trouble with their procs, because if those Vlads, especially if both of them just go off, then it's pretty much over. So here's an attempt from the top. So you can see I dropped the Meteor to soften it up, really hoping for a Santa proc to go in there and take out those towers. That would be so helpful. Okay, then I'm going to freeze those towers so I don't get stunned, those stun towers, and drop my heroes. Not a bad proc, but you can see my heroes kind of split up a little bit, and then they just died, right? The other enemy heroes just took them out. Alright, so this third attempt here, this is where we find success. So this is another bottom drop. You're going to freeze the two arrow towers, or stun towers, so I can actually get some procs off. Hope Pumpkin Duke stacks. Got that middle softened up. Alright, Frenzy, Guardian Angel, here's a drop. Boom. Santa's going off. Okay. Got those Vlads down. Alright. Barely get the two flames, 51%. But that's good enough for me because I'm just trying to get through these dungeons. So we're going to take another look at this, slow it down a little bit, and see what's going on here that led to the success. I think number one is going to be this Santa proc. Let's just take a look. Alright, so we're softening it up. Good. And then the free spell is going to get the stun towers, and we're going to get the bottom Vlad there, at least, I believe. Okay, got the spells down. There's the freeze. Yep, got the bottom Vlad. Okay, it's looking good. Look at that proc. Ooh. Santa's proc took out like half of those towers, which was excellent. Then we come up here. Their Vlads do not get to proc. That is super important. Their Vlads don't proc. Mine does proc, and he ends up taking out the couple arrow towers down there. And everybody stuck together. Santa kind of went off a little bit, but there wasn't too much to hurt him. And he got another proc off, so that was cool. And that was basically what led to the victory there. I mean, It was pretty close, but I mean, as long as that plan was successful, then it was pretty much gonna get the 50% because it takes care of half of the base, right? If I'm coming in through that side and I can destroy all that side, and then if my heroes can stick together long enough to take out another fourth of the base, and I can take out that core, that's half the base. So that's kind of the idea I was going for, and it worked out pretty well. I did use Multanica, which a lot of people aren't going to have, but my Multanica really isn't that strong, and I don't think he did too much there. He did absorb some of that initial blow, which was good, but you could use a different hero for that, and even if you had a good Thor, that might even be better. So yeah, that's how I beat 3-9. Took a lot of attempts, a lot of trying out different areas, different spells, but I think that's kind of how it goes. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. Nasty Nate out. Peace.